The show is called Brilliant Minds. I'm talking with the brilliant minds of the stars themselves, Zachary Quinto, Tamberla Perry. So, Zachary, I'll let you do the honors. Tell us what Brilliant Minds is about.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here. Brilliant Minds is a show that's based on a real life doctor called Oliver Sacks, who was a world-renowned neurologist and prolific author. He lived and worked primarily in the mid to late 20th century. He died in 2015 at the age of 83. He was considered by the New York Times to be the poet laureate of medicine because he wrote extensively about his patients and their unique and in some cases unbelievable experiences. He was a neurologist, so he was dealing with the human mind and the field of consciousness that exists there. And our show really is drawn from his experience. So I play Dr. Oliver Wolf. All of the aspects of the character that I play are true of the real life Oliver Sacks. Many of the cases that we explore in the show are real cases that Oliver Sacks dealt with or inspired by such cases. And so it was this kind of wonderful hybrid where I got to play a character who is based on someone real, but I'm not playing the person themselves. So I had the benefit of all the source material, and he wrote dozens of books. The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, Anthropologist on Mars, Musicophilia, Hallucinations, Awakenings. I mean, many articles for the New Yorker, the New York Times, many interviews, TED Talks, podcasts. So there was no shortage of source material, I'll tell you that much. And then I got to apply it all to this character who is a product of my imagination and my collaborations with Michael Grassi, our incredible showrunner, and our staff of writers, and the other actors like Tamberla and Teddy Sears, and all the amazing guest stars like Steve Howie, Donna Murphy, Mandy Patinkin. So we have a really rich world and stories that I hope audiences will not only be entertained by, but ideally potentially also see themselves in. And I've always said if audiences see themselves in the characters that we're playing and the stories we're telling, then we are doing our jobs.
Tamberla, this is where your character comes in. She has a great kind of funny relationship with Zachary's character. She's not taking any of his BS. She lays down the law. What's it like being that kind of character?
I tell you, this character, her name is Dr. Carol Pierce, and she is also based off of a real life woman who's no longer with us. Her name was Carol Burnett. Our story is kind of drawn upon the real life friendship of Carol Burnett and the real life Oliver Sacks. She is a no BS type of girl. And when she recruits Oliver to come work with her at the Bronx General to create this neuropsychology dream team, she understands that, his ways of practicing medicine can be seen as unorthodox, but she also understands and she knows that he's a genius in what he does and that he really cares for her patients. So the relationship that we get to see throughout these 13 episodes, it's a little bit of a give and take, a tug, if you will. But at the end of the day, she loves him, she respects him, and she knows that he's going to be best for those patients who are dealing with whatever they're dealing with in terms of mental health challenges.
Such a fun dynamic to watch between your two characters, and something that really sets this apart from other network procedural dramas is Zachary's character is an openly gay man as a doctor. We don't see that very much on TV right now. I really, really appreciate that aspect of it. What's that like for you, Zachary?
Oh, I appreciate you saying that. It's a real honor, to be frank about it, to be the lead of a primetime network medical drama, and to have the sexuality of the character be one aspect of many aspects of what make him interesting and make him unique. That to me is the crux of the issue. It's not about his sexuality, but it's one aspect, as it is for anyone who identifies as LGBTQ plus. It doesn't necessarily define who we are, but it certainly enhances who we are. And so I think that Michael Grassi, our showrunner, who's also openly gay, is somebody who understands that and somebody who brought that sensibility to the story. So that's not what it's about, but it certainly makes what it's about richer and deeper and more complex, as anyone's identity does. So I think there's some authenticity to that. And for me, as an openly gay actor myself, it is an honor, a privilege, hopefully, to represent my community and to tell our stories in the ways in which they often play out in our own lives. And that's really the goal for us in all of the aspects of our storytelling.
You said it so perfectly. And another thing that I love that sets us apart from other procedural dramas is that this is these literally from the title brilliant minds. It's not, oh, this person's going to the hospital, they're solving someone's heart condition, they're solving someone's broken
That's
bones,
right.
broken legs. It's all about what this intricate, difficult topics are that we don't know about in the mind. Tamberla, what is it like to be part of something like this where it's all these very important issues that aren't really discovered on TV right now?
It's hugely important. Mental health has been a hot topic for a while now. People are more transparent than ever about the relationships with their therapists, the counseling that they're seeking, and just where they are in their mental state. And one of the things I love about this show is that, oh, one of the things that I hope that people get out of the show is that they come here and they can feel seen. If you can see yourself in these characters and these doctors and the patients that we have, then like Zach always says, that we've done our jobs.
Very much. I'm going to call it right now. It's the must-see fall network TV show. I've seen the first 6 episodes. Make sure you watch Brilliant Minds starting Monday, September 23rd on NBC. Thank you both so much.
Thank you for having us.
Trevor.